Sometimes we have equations that have more than one answer, or they have no solution whatsoever. So here I'm going to show you what that looks like when we have that situation. I'm going to solve this equation, or start to solve it, just like I normally would. I'm going to distribute my 2, and I end up with 10 minus 8a equals 10 minus 8a. The left and right side are identical to one another. So the left and right sides are identical, as if you were looking in a mirror. This results in all real numbers being a solution. So no matter what number I put in for A, 10 minus 8 times 2, for instance, is the same thing as 10 minus 8 times 2. If I decide to make A a 5, 10 minus 8 times 5 is the same thing and 100% equal to 10 minus 8 times 5. So they're mirror images of one another. This is called an identity. And an equation that's an identity means that all real numbers can act as solutions. So if it asked you what's the solution, the answer is all real numbers. Let's try another. 2 times 3x plus 6 becomes 6x plus 12 equals 7x minus the quantity x minus 12. I just started solving that and didn't even give you a chance to write it down. So I'm going to let you write that down. 2 times the quantity 3x plus 6 equals 7x minus x minus 12. We're going to distribute the 2. Which gives us 6x plus 12 on the left-hand side of the equation. And then I'm going to distribute the negative sign. So on the right-hand side of the equation, I have 7x minus x plus 12. I'm going to simplify the right-hand side of the equation to be 6x plus 12, because 7x minus x is 6x. And I can see very clearly that I have an identity. An identity means that all real numbers act as solutions. Sometimes it's not very clear to see this, or we end up continuing to solve until we don't have any variables left. And when you have a true statement with no variables, 12 equals 12, 0 equals 0, 8 equals 8. When you have a true statement with no variables, your solution includes all real numbers. Here's an example where we won't have any solution. So we have 3 times the quantity 2x minus 1 on the left, and 2 times the quantity 4 plus 3x on the right. I'm going to distribute, giving me 6x minus 3 on the left. On the right, we have 8 plus 6x. We do not have an identity, so we don't have an identical expression on the left as we have on the right. So I'm going to collect my x's by subtracting 6x from both sides of the equation, and I see that my variables have gone away. So I have no variables, and I have a false statement. These 3 dots means therefore. Therefore, when you have a false statement, you have a contradiction. meaning there is no solution. No solution. When you have no variables and a false statement, this equation is a contradiction, meaning that there is no solution for x. Here's an example for you to try. 3 times the quantity 2x plus 1 equals 8x minus 2 times the quantity x minus 2. Go ahead and hit pause and try to see if this equation has a solution that's all real numbers or if it has no solution at all.